Welcome to a new Pokemon Let's Play. We are finally entering the world of Pokemon Emerald, of Pokemon Generation 3, like we supposed to. Obviously we already experienced this one, kinda. Oh look, it's a Chikorita. I mean, what does it? I forgot what the fire starter's name was. What I don't like about this game's intro is why were the legendaries not facing each other and look both to the left. That's my only critique. This is the definitive Generation 3 experience, and honestly the best Generation 3 mainline game. Ruby and Sapphire are boring as hell, but if you are stoned, you can have some fun with it. And now I'm talking. Let's get into it, and we can battles. Should we? I never changed to stereo. Let's do that. Which frame looks the best? They kinda look all ugly. I think I will pick this one for diversity's sake, because we all like diversity. Yeah, it's saved. So let the game start. Yeah, I still play Emerald till this day. What am I doing currently? I defeated the Battle Frontier a few years ago. It took me 13 years to beat the Battle Frontier, so I'm really defensive if I really want to do the Battle Frontier in this file. Should we pick a boy or a girl? I like Brandon Batters, and I'm a guy actually. We have 7 characters. What do we call ourselves? I'm a Chad, because we are playing Emerald, and only Emeralds players can be called a Chad. Currently I'm breeding a Cleffa. Modest nature. What I want is about 3 IVs to be perfect. I managed to get Pokemon with such decent stats that I can kinda breed after enough time a lot of good Pokemon, and the breed checks I transferred to Generation 4 with cloned rare candies, where I level up Pokemon that I can't level up not quick to level 100. And also the main reason I still play Emerald is to get some more Pokemon to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, which is a much better game. Let's set the clock to yeah, that's it really doesn't matter what time it is. What I don't like about Generation 3 is there is now day and night cycle. It's not backwards compatible. It does have the same thing with call in gold, silver, crystal, but I don't feel it feels the same way. But you can fight farmer trainers, but nobody at the time played Pokemon anyway, so oh yeah, we have to talk to May. This time we are stopped by a little goal. We can't even get past a little goal in this game. There are a lot of things changed in Emerald, which significantly increases the experience in this game. She has an orange GameCube. Also, the designs of the characters and color scheme look much better in my opinion. Green is my favorite color. Rayquaza may be my favorite Generation 3 Pokemon, to be honest. That's what I like. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we don't have items, we don't even have running shoes. Can we get past this? So where is it? So this time he is chased by a Zigzagoon. You know how I despise Hoenn for water types. Mudkip is obviously the best Pokemon in the game. If you want to get through it efficiently, you play Emerald, you pick Mudkip. If you want a hard time, you pick Trico. Trico needs way too much time to get its good moves. It's passable, but not recommended. If you saw my Sapphire run, you know how painful it is to run with Trico. So we pick Torchic. It's a decent middle ground. If the game isn't kind to fire types, but Torchic is certainly the type of Pokemon you want to use. So we go for Scratch. This game has animations again, not as impressive as Crystal, definitely, but it does the job. So we kill the Zigzagoon and get some experience. So we saved him again, and we last time caught our Moltres KFC. So I don't feel like we should name Torchic KFC either. I call it anti-Hoenn. Actually, I can even put a space in between. That's good. Anti-Hoenn because hashtag Team Magma. With anti-Hoenn we are going to destroy all the trainers in Hoenn. And once we do that, the world will belong to us. Can we get some running shoes, Mom? No, we can't. So I have to walk this slowly again for a while. So there's the Pokemon Center we kinda passed by without getting any significant encounter. Let's take a look at the summary. Yeah, it's still 40 base power. That's kinda weird. What Pokemon awaits us? Another Zigzagoon. Remember how we pounded all these Zigzagoons? Now we can scratch them instead. I'm so glad this doesn't come with pack immediately. But eventually we will pack. It may come in handy. Flying type move. So I have to say, when it comes to coverage, Hoenn has the Torchic has really good coverage for a fire starter. It gets, obviously because of its part of its typing, you get fighting, you get obviously fire, you get normal, you get flying, you get rock. Like, that's pretty impressive for this game. Oh, there are also two tutors in this version. I think we can take advantage of that. We defeated her pretty easily, luckily. But we won't teach it something like Thunder Punch because it's post-game. Careful, nature. This isn't good. Should I have soft reset it? No, we will try to do the best we can with what we have. And so this guy won't let us get past. She's even here, telling us to calm Harry. Hey, is this guy giving us a potion? No, he just tells us there are Pokemon. I had no idea. In the grass. Probably the first. You are pretty much forced to enter the grass, and you would likely, with common sense, like I did when I was a kid and didn't read the text that was written, I could figure out, yeah, in the grass you will probably encounter all these Pokemon. So we get our first Pokeballs from May. So what Pokemon did we catch last time? I don't think we will. So we finally, man, I was actually hoping you would appear and give me some running shoes. An improvement of Generation 3. Behold the power of the running shoe. Not as impressive as having the bike immediately, but it does its job. Look at the speed. We are faster than the bike of Generation 2. Let's use the power of anti-Hoenn and destroy the Zigzagoon on solid 2-hit KO. This is great. So I lost the train of my thought. So what don't we catch? We try to avoid as many water Pokemon as possible that we don't need. Oh, it's a Puchiera. Last time we used a Pelipper, we used Azumarill because it was Easter. And we used Hoenn, the Kyogre. We won't use Kyogre simply because he's post-game exclusive, and I think he will be one of the he will be one legendary we kill instead of catch. Maybe we catch another Wailord and Relicanth because we failed catching Regice. And Regice may be the only legendary we are going to try catching. From the and obviously Rayquaza. We are going to try catching Rayquaza. Rayquaza is suddenly level 70. Pretty much one of the strongest Pokemon. So I'm considering if we should use a Master Ball or not. But I think we leave it for someone that actually matters. But who could that be? Who could that mattering Pokemon be? He has a yeah, he's Rick, the Wumple trainer. I think did we catch a Wumple? Yes, we evolved it to Dustox, acting like it evolved to Beautifly. This game has a few different traits, and I guess we can take advantage of them. So, what does he have? Kid, don't put me on the same level as you. He has a Zigzagoon. Stronger than my... Wait, when did I reach level 9? Stupid ass. And all we got is focus energy for some reason. And by this point I think the other starters had gotten some impressive moves. But Hoenn is pretty much do what Hoenn does best and eliminate all the competition. So orange berries are my favorite. I love me some orange berries. And let's give it to anti-Hoenn. What is this berry? It's a Patcher berry. Patcher berry are not my favorite. No, I'm not going to plant the berry. Another trainer complaining about us not respecting her carrier. She has a Zigzagoon. These trainers really don't deserve all the praise. Like in Generation 2, besides you and your rival, so to speak, no other trainer has a starter Pokemon in this game. So if you want to feel special, you are special. Our attacks has been decreased. Hey, a Shroomish. Let's kill it. And now we kill the Shroomish. I have to look up what traits we can do in this game. There are some really decent Pokemon we can get, which we couldn't in the previous game. And now we talk to Norman here. Why does he have a flower in his gym? Did somebody die? Someone important? I will use my headcanon and assume it was the previous gym leader, because we moved here since his dad became the gym leader here, and apparently we respected him so much that he put us flowers there. And every time entering the gym we remember the old and normal type gym leader nobody talks about in the game. Man, headcanons can fly this, go this far. It's a Rose. What a cute Pokemon. And he's going to catch it. It will take a while. I really like the animations in Generation 3. They aren't as impressive as Generation 2 because it's like just 2 animations and with optical illusions by scratching the sprite or spinning it like atoms do. They create an illusion of animation, which is technically also called animation. Just swap in between two frames, like Dragon Ball Super does all the time. So that's considered animation, and sometimes it can work. Most of the times it doesn't really look like it. Video games have usually your normal running animation, and video games in the 80s and 90s are made with just three sprites that repeat each other over and over again. And here we have Scott, a newcomer. He is one of the leaders of the battle tent. Oh, thank you for telling me that. I thought you'd say something important. Well, let's challenge this guy. He has a 6 Lagoon. We have an anti-Hoenn, level 5. A solid 2-hit KO, but not anymore because our attack has been lowered. Let's go for another one, and with this we defeat him. Next up is Z-Dot. Z-Dot is a very cute Pokemon, and we're going to kill it. I don't remember using a Z-Dot, but based on its stats and move pool and requirement for evolution, I think it's an alpha Pokemon. Are these gay? No, they are just friends. It's a fisherman and he has a Magikarp. Basically your average 3-kill trainer. Anti-Hoenn will destroy all the water related enemies we will face here. So be prepared. Maybe we should use a Gyarados. Just thinking if that would be really worth it. We will have to use a water Pokemon, there's no way around it. Because we need someone who knows dive. Okay, this guy doesn't challenge us, and this lady apparently doesn't either. I don't want to plant a berry. I want to pick up the berries. Oh, and berries are my favorite. And now this rich lady, we can keep... this game has phone calls too, which is annoying. And unlike in Crystal, you get all the phone calls, you get all the phone numbers, you can't delete any of them. Level 7 using full restore on a level 7 Pokemon, that's kinda extreme, isn't it? If she uses another one, I'm going to Ember here. She doesn't, at least that much. But I guess it makes sense because she's Lady Cindy and it's a rich lady. So it would be kind of weird if she used a cheap. If we backpack, we will go this way. Let's beat this trader who has a bunch of Wumples. And Wumples are 3 kills. So let's go. Wumple number 1. And Torchic, destroy all of Hoenn with your flames of hell. This is the anti-Hoenn. With anti-Hoenn, nobody can stop us. They are no match for anti-Hoenn. Look at the power. What disappointed me of Generation 3 Obviously, the lack of a day and night cycle, the lack of backwards compatibility, and that you are forced to buy a bunch of games to fill your Pokédex. Again, like you can use your old Pokemon to fill it. Some Pokemon have become extremely hard to get, like Hoenn and Lugia. They are treated almost like event legendaries, so you need to buy a completely different console to get them. Especially Hoenn and Ho-Oh is a pain to get. And that we can talk once if I somehow manage to make the dolphin excuse me, if I manage to figure out how I can record from my GameCube, then we can try figuring out how to. Then we may play Pokemon Colosseum or Gate of Darkness, but it's not fun to make a let's play about that because it's a pain in the ass. And if you catch Ho-Oh, the only reason you would do that is if you want to use Ho-Oh in your Generation 3 games. Otherwise I don't recommend going all the way to get a Ho-Oh in Generation 3 in Pokemon Colosseum. Only catch it to use it in that game, and not that I have any problems if you trade it, you can do what you want. I traded mine too after cloning, but I kept it still to main use in the mainline game in Generation 3. I got a bunch of Hoenn and Ho-Ohs. I think I get one every time I finish Pokemon Colosseum. And why do I do that? Simple, because I want one with as good grade of a stat as possible. And if it doesn't have that, I either trade it away or just kill it. So there's Slakoth, and can we weaken it? Yes, it seems like a solid 2-hit KO. As 3-hit KO, so if we attack it just twice. Yeah, sadly we are put to sleep. I don't know if he will be any useful, but let's find out. So you got a nice star animation here, indicating that yes, you caught Slakoth, caught the Pokemon, it won't go. And we last time called him lazy, or her lazy. Now we call her Lazy Town. And now Lazy Town is a new recruit in our team. I think I backtrack again. I will backtrack right now. Oh, I went the wrong way. So let's go. To the Pokemon Center here. And heal up our newest recruits. I think we need to activate Mystery Drift, but I'm not going it right now because it would kinda mess up with the recordings here. Who is that Pokemon? It's a Cascoon. we will burn it to ashes. It's kind of surprising how quickly Hoenn has leveled up so far. Just 3 levels away before evolution. It's not enough to. We probably will need a little more. We will definitely need a little more until we can get what we want. It's an Incad. Let's burn it away. And while we are here, we can look what the trainer wants us to get. For his Seedot. Yeah, we are. Perhaps we can. Maybe. No, I'm not going to do that. Or perhaps. So. There's a glitch in Pokemon Emerald. For that you need the traded Pokemon Seedot. And what you can do with Seedot is there's a way to get any Pokemon you want and even go to any island you want in this game, obviously by glitching. I never tried that glitch because I'm still breeding a bunch of Pokemon. You need 2 of your early boxes to be unused. And what does that mean? If there are Pokemon in those boxes and in the daycare, your team, your boxes will be corrupted and there will be a bunch of bad eggs, and you don't want any bad eggs in those. If it's your main file. So be careful. And I'm not comfortable to try that glitch out yet. Maybe if I can find a cheap copy, I will make it on cartridge. And practicing it, yeah, it really isn't worth my time. So here's Lotad, Bestad. I don't think Lotad can probably learn Dive. Can also learn Waterfall. Maybe we catch a Lotad, why not? It's a water grass Pokemon. We don't have any grass and any water types. Shroomish. To be honest, there are plenty of grass types in this game, but the grass types really suck in using grass type moves, because grass type moves aren't really the best here. Because we have 2 members, we are finally being challenged to a Pokemon match. Normally they won't even touch you, so they have a Seedot and a Lotad. So we burn down the Seedot. Lotad has higher special defense. So, oh, he went for Growl and weakened both our attack stat. This is why Intimidate is so broken. But because Growl is so great, because Intimidate is so great, many don't use you know what. This guy has a bunch of magic items. What does this lead to? Chesterberry! We got a Chesterberry. So I think we can end the recording here. And we entered a new town, a new adventure. Yeah, I think we can really stop here, and next time I will think what we can do next and what we need for C-Dot and other stuff. So see you around next time. Goodbye.